Guys, April 2025 is officially in the books, and here are my results. Finishing almost close to $5,000 in gross profit for the month of April. And there are two things, guys, that helped me achieve this. First one might be obvious, but I showed Zen like patience to wait for the right setups. Second, key factor has been to lower my position size just to get a handle on my emotions and moreover to adjust to this current choppy market cycle both in large caps and in small caps. So just for perspective, I was trading about 30,000 shares per day in Jan when the market was hot. In Feb it was 20,000 shares. March was 8,000 shares, and April I lowered that to about 6,000 shares per day traded. So without further ado, let's get into my stats and see how I got here. So guys, we're in TraderView looking at stats for the month of April. That's the gross profit. We do need to deduct our commission so that we can come up with the net profit amount. I have you covered. Don't bother doing the math. So I made about $4,182 in net profit in April. Pretty much did the same amount in March as well. Let me just minimize this. So some key stats we're going to look at are the win rate, which is close to 90%, which is great. The average winning trade is 83 as opposed to the average losing trade, which is a bit higher at $214. But with close to 90% win rate, I'm still able to make money at the end of the month, but I definitely do want to get that number down. And the reason why that happens is because with a 90% win rate, guys, you're almost used to things going your way. And in my case, when they don't, I do get a bit stubborn and I don't cut my losses as soon as I should be. Profit factor at 3.3, no complaints whatsoever there. If I just scroll down, these are the stocks that I've traded. So if you glance, you'll obviously not hear about these stocks because these are mostly small to mid cap stocks that have a news catalyst. I was right on about 4 tickers. The largest loss was about $123, which is not bad at all. And so everything looks fine, to be honest, guys, but I wish I didn't have any critique for myself, but there is one area of improvement, and that is I felt the entire month of April I was spiking stuff like no one's business, and that's what I mean. So this is on the 23rd of April, ticker RZLT. Look at that, guys. That's my short entry, and I'm covering right away for a profit, which is okay because obviously I've seen so many red days in my 1 year and 9 months of my trading career that I do tend to take profit as soon as I see it, but I should have at least entered again or at least taken a partially profit, but I pretty much took the entire thing off the table. So that's Pike number 1. Then we have SAGT, which happened on the last day of the month. Again, guys, twice it happened. So look at that. Short, covered, short, and I covered again. Man, I've been Pike Daddy for the month of April. And another one here, HYFM. On the 10th of April, same thing here, guys. Let me look at that. I hit it and then I'm covering. Truth be told, this is something a new trader would do. And I don't consider myself a very experienced trader, but I'm not a new trader as well. I'm obviously working towards being profitable, and I've seen so many red days that I just take profits off the table. But what I'll probably do moving forward, at least in the month of May, is start with taking partial profits, especially when I have a good entry. So I just need to keep things in perspective for myself. So those are most of the pikes. There are definitely more, but I don't want to go over each one of them. And I also had another issue was fighting the trend. So this was on HIMS towards the end of the month, and just look at that move, guys. I mean, the good thing was I shorted and I covered. Perfect. Even though I thought I had a good entry, but what happened was I got so gun-shy after that even after such an extension, I did not even think about trading it again, even with small size. So that's another area that I need to really improve on in the month of May and moving forward is that once obviously I've not had a good trade in this case on HIMS and I've at least made some money, I do need to keep things in perspective and get back to the price action the way I see it because this definitely warranted another short entry around this 42, 41 area and at least ride it down a point or two, if nothing else. And same thing happened with this was on the 24th, ticker CEP. Yeah. So I took two steps short, one of them here, which was fine. I know it was a momentum scalp. I really felt just out of intuition that it had a little more juice left in it. So it definitely made a move up. But here, again, I was fighting the trend. And again, I got gun shy and didn't once, even with this overextended move here, I did not hit the stock short again. So that's again another area for improvement. Probably take this final short with small size, so at least it's a vote in my confidence towards my strategy instead of just leaving it altogether. But other than that, I'm pretty happy, guys, with the month of April.
As happy and euphoric as I may sound, guys, but it's time to put things in perspective, especially if you're new to my channel. I'm not out of the woods yet. I'm still digging myself out of this hole. Let me move. Yep. So I still have some time and some trades to go before I call myself a profitable trader, but we're making progress and we're on the right track, and that's what's important. Let me know your thoughts on my performance for the month of April 2025. Until then, I will see you in the next video.